The views and opinions expressed by the hosts and guests do not necessarily state or reflect those of the company and its management. Furthermore, the assumptions, views, opinions, and insinuations made by the host and guests do not reflect those of the show, the management, and the network. In addition, all copyrighted material is used without permission and will be removed with notification from the rightful owners or their agent. So there.
From the deepest depths of the interweb to all the ships at sea.
You found Just Killing Time on Radio TFI
with your hosts, John Shannon, Bill Fancher, Ed Van Ness. Join the conversation. You can reach the guys at 754-800-CHAT, 754-800-2428. On social media, search for Radio TFI USA. From a payphone, call collect.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it. Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello. Good morning, kids and kittens. You found Just Killing Time here on Radio TFI and the Radio TFI family of networks. It is Sunday, February 8th, 2026. I'm Ed Van Ness, joining you here from the Executive Command Center, Radio TFI. Wow. Joining you from the Radio
How them
TFI
cards working?
Tower in Queens, New York. Joining me from the Central Command Studio in Columbus, Ohio.
Well, at least you got that right.
And from it's the one, the only, it's what's his name over there on the far right, far left, far right. That's Bill Fancher, everybody. Hey, good morning. It's February 8th. It's Super Bowl Sunday. We'll be talking all about that a little later on. Thanks for joining us today. Before we go anywhere, I got a couple of things I need to get off my chest and get a couple of things to talk about. First things first, tomorrow is February 9th. Get to the stores early. As you know, for those that celebrate, and I know you all do, tomorrow is young Mr. Shannon's birthday. So very early on, happy birthday, John.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome very much. I hope you have a wonderful and pleasant day. And how's it feel to turn 98?
I don't know. Meanwhile,
Right, Ed. Happy birthday, Ed.
I wanted that to come out of a cake for you, but she had to bring the cake instead.
It works.
I wanted to send him. By the way, if you didn't know, the 7th. What the hell?
Ed's dead. Yes.
My computer froze. I'm rebooting. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
We kind of suspected so. His computer took a dump. He'll be back in a few minutes.
He did.
Yeah, you couldn't tell he was frozen over there?
No, different than normal.
Not exactly.
Yeah, the 7th was indeed Mr.
Barb,
Van Ness's birthday.
Yeah, it was. Yes, Barb, we're well aware. Thank you for the update.
And I wish I could have just popped in and surprised him.
Oh, that would have been one hell of a surprise.
Yes, it would.
Don't know how happy he'd have been, but it'd been a hell of a surprise.
His goal wasn't to make him happy.
Well, no, we do that on a weekly basis.
Exactly.
It's all we do, and we do it well.
Exactly.
So in the meantime, we'll just sit here and
We'll just
look at the screen.
We'll just sit here and kill time. Or I could sit here and show you funny videos.
Depends on what you
He's a
consider
pedophile, Epstein's friend. He deserves to burn in hell. Evil.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he indeed does. I'll say this ahead of time for those who have the inkling to call us on the phone when Ed comes back. 754 excuse me, 754 800 chat. That's 754 800 2428. Please wait until Ed rejoins us here before you call.
Yeah, because we have a long list of people waiting to get on the phone.
I know, right?
We need a switchboard.
Yeah.
Haven't heard anything from Justice yet this morning.
I know. What's going on?
Gotta make sure she's okay.
Oh, Justice. Where did you go? she's getting bored with us now.
I'm guessing. Yeah, well, same to you, Barb.
Oh, did Barbara say something?
Yeah, she said, nice chatter happening. Hey, we're just killing time here. Hey, we're killing
that's
time
the name
here.
of the show. Exactly.
Yeah. What the hell? You call in and watch TV.
So you heard, of course, about the Trump on his goofy Truth Social, putting out a yeah. Well, I got to thinking about that real quick,
Did you
and
now?
I just figured paybacks are mofo.
It could happen.
Turnabout is weak.
The difference is that one looked real.
There is our illustrious president.
The orangutan.
I think he's coming back.
Ed's on his way back now.
Orangutan. You guys are boring.
Yes, we are. We didn't want to get into anything substantial while you were gone.
Yeah.
It proves the point I was saying last week, and we're gonna get my apologies, everybody. My computer does this every now and again. Lately, it seems to be doing it about 2 minutes into the show. It just freezes up. Bear with me. By the way, John, what were you saying when I suddenly departed?
I just about the cake, about how I was entertaining the thought of sending you a cake with a topless dancer coming out of the top of it.
Oh,
Yay! There she is.
why was yesterday something special?
Yeah, it was special ed.
Stop.
Boom, boom.
Stop.
Na 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 na
Na,
na
na,
na
na, na, na.
na na na.
So
Everybody
if I
say
did,
good morning to Justice.
good morning, Justice.
Good morning, Justice. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get back on track here. You know, I have everything all set up and ready to go, and then something like this
Don't you
happens.
hate when that happens?
You have no earthly idea how much I hate when this happens, because then you two sit there and go, "It's the boring show with Bill and John."
Well, like I said, we get into something, then you come back and go, "Oh, I was waiting to do that when I was on the show," and blah 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 blah. Yada,
Oh,
yada.
stop it! You're just you're just being silly now. Well, there was, by the way, I think what John is alluding to is yesterday was my birthday, so thank you, boys.
That's what I was alluding to. Yes.
I've you know, turning 28 is special. It's I feel like I've done something.
28,000?
28. Yeah. I'm literally older than dirt, and
At
I'm
that
good.
point, yes.
I'm having other problems now. I hate this. I hate this. I
Yes,
hate
you
this.
are.
All right. Before I have to bail out again, which you, oh no, I don't. Get caught up. All right. So last week, before we get anything else done, so last week, young Mr. Fancher, through all the technical difficulties he had last week, at one point near the end of the show, I started going off about this very thing, about how these two will just sit there and it's like lumps on a log unless they can interrupt me, they got nothing to say. Post show, it's yucky, yucky, yucky. Now, when I mentioned this, here was Bill put up a bit of a challenge for me. So let's take a listen to this.
Hey,
Bill has that
you asked
hippo
for it.
hurricane holler. I did not. I most certainly did not. I will replay the tape and piece together what you said.
Oh, please don't.
Yes, you accused him of just being quiet.
Please
Yeah,
don't.
go ahead, replay the tape. I want to hear you pull your headphones off again.
So now we are going to replay the tape.
Actually, I can replay it for you right now if you want.
No. So Bill is challenging the fact that I asked him to do that. I begged. I wanted him. Well, here's what actually happened, kids and kittens. Let's go to the videotape. You know, boys, I think now when we end this in 13 minutes or so,
Uh-huh.
and we're post show, these two will not shut up. They will have things to talk about. Stories will start being thrown around. Right now, they sit here quiet. If I'm not talking, if I just be quiet, they'll just sit there and wait. They'll just sit there.
What the hell do you want?
Oh, thank you, Bill.
Ha!
That was unnecessary.
Strike three!
Now, at any point, did anybody challenge Bill or anything like that? No. He just did it. Now, for those of you who didn't quite get my reaction,
What the hell do you want?
the boys get a special kick out of that, so we're going to do it one more time. They'll just sit
What the hell do you want?
You're gonna put that on the sound card, or are you not,
Oh yeah,
Ed?
that's going to become a regular. There's and I've constantly referred to Bill as Peter Potamus with the Hippo Hurricane Holler. He had no idea what I was talking about. Here's the Hippo Hurricane Holler. Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Fancher in cartoon form.
Bill, you are my hero.
People
anytime, Ed, anytime.
Did it make you happy, Bill? Did it just put you? Did it make you?
Oh,
feel
hell
good
yes!
In those warm and fuzzy places.
Oh, hell yes!
I still have blood trickling out of my left ear.
Get one of those Trump Band-Aids. Put it on there.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I had something I was going to say about that, but I won't. And oh my goodness. So anyway, so Bill, once again proving you don't know what you're talking about. You are not challenged. You did it just because you're an overgrown 3-year-old.
But you're still my hero.
Oh yeah, that hasn't changed. By the way, kids and kittens, one thing we have determined is that Bill is on a 2-second delay from John and I, and we're trying to work around that. I don't know if it's just his equipment or he's just slow. It's kind of hard too.
It's because I'm in a different time zone.
Oh, is that why? Is that why? It's kind of like time travel.
It's the only thing I can come up with.
Well, that's I got other reasons, but you know. But anyway, it's when we came off the air last week and getting onto something just vaguely serious for a second, this whole thing with Savannah Guthrie's mother.
Yes.
It's been a week now. She's 84 years old. They've agreed to pay a ransom if they want a ransom, but it's just heartbreaking. It's just heartbreaking. You know, the police are doing what they can, but an 84-year-old woman whose pacemaker has apparently been disconnected and needs meds. I don't know if she was taken because of who her daughter is, or it's just one of those things. I don't know. No, I certainly don't know. But, you know, I hope she gets back sooner than later. You know, they can resolve all this because it's just horrible. I just saw an update on it just before we came on a little while ago. And, you know, at least what they're putting out publicly, they don't have any suspects yet. Go ahead, Bill.
Well, not to throw ice water on this, but I'm going to.
Yes, you are.
Does it really matter? Why is this becoming national news? I understand she was kidnapped. That's horrible. I understand that. But why has this become national news? This happens every day around the United States and the world for that matter. Why does this have to be national news?
Well, it's national news because Savannah Guthrie is, you know, whether you like it or not, she is a person of some note. And so if they targeted her mother, you know, they're presuming, and probably rightfully so, that she's got a little do-re-mi set aside. Mm-hmm. And, you know, that's the reality of it. Plus, if you were in the position of Savannah Guthrie and you co-hosted a nationally broadcast morning show, wouldn't you want the world to help you find your mom?
Well, yeah, I understand that, but it's like, why should this be different than Mary Jane down the street? She doesn't collect national attention for her mother being kidnapped.
I agree, but it's for the same reason where I'll give you an example. I needed the police here some time ago. Every cop in the precinct was at another scene. Apparently, an officer had been involved in a minor car accident. 40 cops on the scene because there was a cop involved. It had been me. I'd have been lucky to get 2. When a cop's involved, all the cops show up. The
That
hell
I
with everything.
Well,
understand.
Yeah,
you have
but
to
what's the difference?
understand.
What's the difference, though? If I'm in a car accident and a cop's in a car accident, we're both in car accident. If we have identical injuries, why isn't the response? I need that response as well. Oh, I don't need 40 cops, but I certainly do. You got to take it. Look, she's the mother of a celebrity. That's it. Like it or not, look, we all hope they find this poor woman.
Well, and I do too. I'm not saying that I'm totally heartless, just halfway. But, I could understand this being local news in Arizona or something like
Uh-huh.
that. But I mean, come on, when it's on NBC nightly news for 10 minutes and stuff. Well, I guess they did it with OJ. What the hell?
Well, also, it's not just on NBC. All the networks are reporting this story.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that what's just happened to hit my mind.
I understand what you're saying, and I don't disagree. If my mom goes missing, uh, well, uh, you want as much help. Uh, Barbara says Bill is 95% heartless. Barb, I think you give him too much credit.
I think so.
And we understand Barbara speaks from experience, but I don't disagree, Bill, but it is what it is. You use whatever is at your fingertips. What do I have? What's accessible to me? In Savannah Guthrie's case, it's worldwide television.
Right.
Yeah, well, the problem that I'm getting at is, okay, how long ago was it she was kidnapped? A week?
A week.
Okay, and there's been no real significant contact?
Not that we know. That doesn't mean it hasn't happened. Just that
Okay,
it hasn't
and
been
if
made public.
well, I hope that's the case, because if that's not the case, then it's not a typical ransom kidnapping.
Let me ask you something, Bill. How typical should it be for the Guthrie family? Should this be something they're accustomed to? Should they be able to say, "Oh, this is only
No,
a grade 3"?
that's not what I mean. I mean,
But that's exactly
there
what you
are
said.
well, there are typical, and is like, okay, you're kidnapped and within hours there's a ransom note or something like that. If it's a ransom for money, that's going to be done relatively quickly. If it's not, I don't mean to say this, if it's not, she's dead. At this amount of time, she's dead.
Could be. But wouldn't you still want, at the very least, recover the body, move on
Yes.
with your grief, and find the people responsible for it? And again, you're using every tool that's available to you. Now, you and I may not have the same tools that the Guthrie family has. And again, Savannah is very, very fortunate to have, all these people behind her. Would you not take advantage of that? If you were in that situation, would you go, "Oh, no, 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 it's not fair to everybody else"? You don't care about everybody else at that point. You want your mom back.
Right.
I understand that. I'm just looking at it from the perspective of the rest of the world. Is it affecting
under-
my daily? Is it affecting me daily? Not really.
Yes, you're a heartless bastard.
Well, that's beside the point.
Well,
I want
it's
to be like
Don't make
you,
me yell
you and I-
again.
No, don't you dare. Go ahead, John.
it's. I mean, I'm not. I don't watch the Today Show or anything like that. Savannah Guthrie is somebody. Obviously I've heard of. I know who she is. But this is like Ed's been saying. This is a celebrity's mother we're talking about here. That let's I can't think of, even if it was a football player's mother or something like that.
How about
It's gonna be
Charles Lindbergh's son back in the day, the Lindbergh baby?
oh, that's right, yeah. I hear you there. Yeah, it is a
Didn't know him
celebrity.
either.
Well, they still haven't ruled you out as a suspect, though.
Good point.
No, they have not.
Again, I
I'm
don't
not
disagree
saying
with you, Bill.
anything.
It's another indication that life's not fair. Is it fair that Nancy Guthrie got kidnapped or abducted or whatever happened? Of course not. But you're willing to do whatever at this point. And if I have the resources to do this, there's a great movie, Ransom. I think it was a remake, but anyway, the one with Mel Gibson. His son is
Yes.
kidnapped. And the twist at the end is he takes the ransom money, whatever the amount was, 2 million, 10 million, whatever it was. He gets on national TV because he's a billionaire and he can do this, or a millionaire. He's wealthy, media guy. And he sits with all this money on the table in front of him and says, I'll pay the money, but not to you. I'm going to pay the money to whoever finds you. So now he just put a bounty on his head and he changed things up. But why? Because he had the resources to do it. It was a great little twist at the end, and it was a good little movie. But again, it's all about your resources. If you happen to know, Bill, let me ask you this: you're at a naval base, you're stationed there, and somebody's wife goes missing. Isn't every available naval person involved in the search somehow, some way? Don't they all band together?
No.
To a degree.
No. Well, that's what
So
you've got
all-
NCIS and criminal investigative services. That's what's there for. The average Joe on a ship ain't going to know dick about it, or unless it's the admiral's wife, and probably not even really care. I don't mean to sound like that, but okay.
All right.
Bob's mom got kidnapped. Oh well, sorry, Bob.
But again, okay, you're not going to play fair on this one. But wouldn't you agree? Again, it's all about resources.
Yes, I agree.
It's all about resources, and this is a resource. It's not fair that Mary Lou down the street, who lives, just with her elderly mother, doesn't know anybody and can't, other than the police who are overworked and whatnot. Yes, there's a spotlight on this. There is most definitely a spotlight. That would not be look. If I went missing, I doubt even you guys would notice.
I'd come out and look for you.
Oh, I'd send out balloons.
Yeah. How tough could it be to find me? I only live in a city of 8 million people. How tough could it be? I mean, come on. Anyway,
Just
we
the first place I'm going to look are all the damn duffel bags
or strip clubs.
That's it. Just come out on national news and say, "Has anybody seen that Ed guy?"
Well, just think of it like on your cruise when somebody
that's
come up to you and said,
"That's what I'm talking about."
Tell that story again real quickly, Bill. Tell that story again very quickly.
Okay. All right. In July of this last year, we were on a cruise to Alaska, of all places. And I was coming up, it was later in the evening. I was coming up from the bar. And I'm in the elevator coming up, and this one guy just keeps staring at me. I thought, I'm looking to see if my fly is unzipped or anything, what the hell? And then, just before I get off, the guy goes, "Hey, do you do a podcast?" And I went, oh my God. All the way out in Alaska? I said, well, yeah. And he mentions the show and and I'm starting to laugh and he goes, so is that Ed guy here with you?
My fan.
From now on, Ed, we're gonna know you as that Ed guy.
John, I got news for you. We've been doing that since
Ed
July.
Yes, we kind of have.
But it's a cute story. It's a cute story. All right. I think we've established that Bill is a heartless bastard. John and I are wishing for the best for the Guthrie family.
Yes.
Bill doesn't care. Bill has the heart of what else? What else?
Not that I don't care. It just I have better things to do with my time.
That's fine. We'll remember that when you go.
And don't be a smart ass.
When Bill goes missing, we'll all go, he lived a good life. He was retired long enough.
Yeah, that's all I expect. That's all I expect.
Go out to the desert and find his bones picked through by the vultures and the IRS. Anyway, I got moving on. I got some video I want to show you guys. Read it, Bill. Just read it out loud.
Okay, hold on. I understand Bill's point. Yay. Part of the personal preference is I would want to keep more of this under wraps than what the news world is doing.
And that is a decision that needs to be made by the individual family with the advice of law enforcement. I am confident. I am confident. There you go. Heart of an iceberg.
Thank you, Justice.
That's what justice is.
Iceberg lettuce.
Bill could sink the Titanic all by himself. That's why he and cruise ships don't get along.
There's something to that.
There is something to that. But again, you don't know what we don't. We don't know what we don't know. They're telling us what.
Well, yeah. Now, see, and that's true. Yeah, they cannot release things that only the kidnappers would know. So yes,
they're not telling us anything they don't want us to know. Save for the occasional morsel a reporter might turn up, accidentally or what have you. There is nothing being said that they don't want us to know, give or take. So, and once again, yes. Barbara Thatcher is asking, do I have to go look for Bill when he gets kidnapped? That's up to you, dear. That is fully up to you. If you have a pedicure scheduled, of course not. Of course not. You'll be,
So Justice chimes in too. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Yeah, Barb, you only got to go look for him if he's got the keys to the car. That's it. Other than that.
No, if I got the debit card.
Oh, the debit card. So I got a couple of videos I want to show you guys in no particular order. And Bill, we're going to go to your favorite senator. I get a feeling we're getting a visit from Barb. She's looking for that debit card. It's okay, Barbara.
Yeah, she's looking for.
I ain't looking for him. Ed, he's on his way to your house.
See, that could be what the problem is. You might want to hide.
I'll be moving. I promise you. As soon as his mug shows up on a milk carton, see ya! I'm gone, baby. I am gone. GONN, gone.
I'm going to Kansas City.
Sorry,
dog.
Is what it is.
You pick a spot on the map, and I'm going the other way. Anyway, I want to show you, Bill, your senator, your favorite senator, the man you voted for.
Oh God!
No,
No, I did not.
In case you missed this, because it was on C-SPAN 3, and I know everybody is tuned to C-SPAN 3, but get a load of this.
We all come together and say, let's stop murders. How about we all come together and say, let's stop rape? How about we all come together and say, let's stop attacking pedophiles?
Ted Cruz, go fuck yourself.
That's it. Let's
stop attacking pedophiles?
That's your boy. That's your boy.
And then he said, let's stop rape. Well, didn't I tell you that last year Greg Abbott said that they're going to eliminate rape in the state of Texas?
Oh yeah. He said,
so he's just he's just stealing Abbott's shtick.
Yeah, well, and a good I thought you'd get a kick out of that. Oh, by the way, and we're not going to show this, but your president put out a video this week, put out a social media post on his Fakaka social media site showing
the social media.
It's a Yiddish word. Every good Catholic knows Yiddish.
Yes.
He showing the Obamas as their heads on gorilla bodies. We're not going to show this. And
wasn't gorillas, it was just apes.
Apes, same. It gets the point across. Anyway,
apples, oranges.
Oh, it's not quite as insulting if it's apes. Is that what you're saying? Gorillas is insulting, but
no, it's worse.
Thank you.
No, it's worse.
So of course, Lion Levitt tried to walk it back, and about an hour later, Trump said, "Oh no, I did it. I put it out there." And now, what's interesting, besides the fact, once again, demonstrating what a racist piece of garbage he is, with and anybody that voted for him, well, they're all. We'll get to that. Anyway, here's just a reminder.
Most of them, I wouldn't say all of them.
Here's something that got Trump all worked up just a couple of years ago.
Anyone more thin-skinned? I made a joke about his father being an orangutan once, and he marched into court with his birth certificate and sued me because he's a whiny little bitch. And
so but then again, when you've lost your mind completely, your marbles are gone. It's it's just outrageous that I mean, the disrespect this man holds for the trappings of the office, for the traditions of the office, for the decorum of the office. What he's done to the White House is just. And I had another video.
Well,
put
this
up.
is
I didn't have time to. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Bill.
This is what happens when you let a 5-year-old loose in a candy store.
Or on a podcast.
With a very loud voice, by the way.
That is correct.
Don't go there.
Well, as I like to say and say often, paybacks are a mofo.
Okay. For those of you listening, that was just, you didn't miss. Well, it was.
If you were just.
But you know what? That wasn't racist. That was not racist at all.
It was insulting to the poor orangutan, but
it was exactly.
By the way, gentlemen, I got $100 if either one of you right now, without looking, can spell orangutan.
TRUMP.
No, the traditional spelling.
Oh, DONALD. Sorry, I didn't know you wanted to.
I know it doesn't end with a G.
All right, you want to take a shot at it?
TAUNG ORAN or ORANGTAUNE.
That was close. You have all the letters and even an extra one.
Oh, well, what the hell? You always need extras.
You bring a spare. You always bring a spare. You never know. You never know. You're out in the
It
desert.
ends with an N.
What's that? What's that?
It ends with an N.
That is correct, John. It does end with an N.
Oh, okay.
O-R.
Oh, that's where I threw the extra E. Sorry.
Yeah. ORANGUTAN. Orangutan.
There we go.
Or as I like to
Ed,
call
you're
them,
so
orange waffle.
Or orange twat waffle. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, put
oh,
your
never
finger
mind.
up.
That's totally. Yeah, I had to put my finger up because Johnny said twat waffle.
That's allowed.
See, I am trainable.
Yes, but you're not
Pavlov's dogs. Well, sorry.
There's a creamsicle in it for you if you do things the right way.
Wow.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Even though he's left Minneapolis, I still want to play this. This is Greg Bavino giving a pep talk to the boys and girls in Minneapolis.
Arrest as many people that touch you as you want to. Those are the general orders all the way to the top. Everybody fucking gets it if they touch you. You hear what I'm saying? Less legals? We're going to look at shipping tractor trailer loads of that shit in here. So you catch what it's all about us now. It ain't about them. Professional, legal, ethical, moral. You know what we're talking about. Legal, ethical, moral. You're on camera. But other than that, it's what we do. What city is it, Chief? Fucking Irish Fire fucking city.
No, it is not.
Well, not for him anymore. Not for him. But
did you hear what the people of Minnesota have been doing? They've been putting Mexican flags on their they've been putting Mexican flags on their cars and driving around and having the ICE people waste time trying to stop them. You know what they're calling it? Ice fishing.
I need to have that rim shot closer and handier. I don't have it.
Look out, Billy. He wants a rim shot.
Yeah, look out. A little salt with that?
I'll have a little tossed salad on the side. Hey, now.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, no.
That's my electric company.
It's electric company.
Once again, telling me it's cold outside. Stay warm.
It's cold. Thanks a lot.
But baby, it's cold outside.
Thanks for the Savannah Guthrie update.
By the way, apropos of nothing, they started showing the Melania movie in flight. The first flight they showed it on the airplane, half the audience got up and walked out in the middle of the movie. I will be your old. One of my favorite Rodney Dangerfield jokes. I started my life of crime. It didn't go too well. I was a pickpocket on it. I picked a guy's pocket on an airplane and made a run for it.
Whoops.
754-800-CHAT, 754-800-2428. If you have a payphone, call collect. If you'd like to comment, go to the YouTube. We're there. We're broadcasting live at the moment. Well, If you're watching this on the replay, it's clearly not live. If it ain't Sunday morning, it ain't live. Unless you're watching it on a Sunday morning, in which case, why are you watching a replay instead of us live? Go find us live. It's on the same site, right where you are. Just click above.
Any more disclaimers?
I'm getting there. I'm working my way through.
Okay.
We're here. We wanted to we want to talk lots of football stuff coming up. An hour two. It's Super Bowl Sunday. I've kind of been enjoying these past excuse me years since they've moved the Super Bowl to the first week of February. And I think John can agree with this, where it happens often enough where the Super Bowl falls on your birthday. It's kind of cool.
It comes close.
Well, I mean, every couple of years it does land on your birthday. Does for me anyway. I can't speak for you. You're the 9th. I'm the 7th. John's going to turn 63 tomorrow.
Ed, we have an incoming. Ed, we have an incoming news flash.
Oh, one moment, please.
On the incident of Ed and John's birthdays coming in on the Super Bowl, the tally is in. Nobody cares. This has been a Radio TFI update.
That's hurtful, Bill. That's hurtful.
You're not Savannah Guthrie.
Well, there is that too. But this is the resource I have.
Okay.
It is what it is, Pally boy. It is what it is. I gotta find another audio mixer. It's so tough to find things on this. Anyway, so yeah, give us a call if you're out there listening, even if you're not out there listening. But if you're watching us on the YouTube, like and subscribe. Hit that notify button. Well, if you've missed all or part of the show, you can tune into Radio TFI weekdays at 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. for the audio replay for the encore performance Monday through Friday. Also, we go to our YouTube page or go to our website, radiotfi.com. It's all there. You can go to SoundCloud and find the audios. We're just all over the place. Some of that stuff goes back years.
That's scary.
To when John and I were actually friendly with each other.
Yeah, you should have seen the day when he used to call me all the time.
Yeah. I was desperate. I was a fanboy. What can I say?
I guess.
What can I say?
And
I had, of course, I'd have to wait for all the other callers.
And he wasn't in Alaska.
And he wasn't in Alaska. I don't know. Not sure what that means, but anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, where was I? I was somewhere.
Where was you?
Where was I? Oh, we'll talk a little bit more about it, but are you guys all geared up to watch the Kid Rock halftime show?
Are you kidding me?
First thing on my list.
Look, I'm not a big fan of the halftime show normally. I normally don't pay any attention to it. Yeah, I normally don't pay any attention to it. That being said, however, the biggest kick I'm getting out of all this, Bad Bunny, he's not an American. Excuse me, do your Columbo. Excuse me, Bill.
Excuse me, sir.
He's from Puerto Rico. He's an American.
Yeah.
He's an American. You just don't like the fact that he's hablan español. And
that's it.
They didn't seem to have a problem when the Who played the Super Bowl. I don't remember those guys being from America.
Yeah.
You know, there's a whole bunch of people that performed at the Super Bowl.
Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney. There you go.
They just are mad that there's no potential of Justin Timberlake ripping off Janet Jackson's top.
Oh, that was such a manufactured moment. That was a manufactured
I do believe
moment.
it was.
I will take that. I will die on that hill. You can't tell me that the wardrobe person responsible for Janet Jackson happened to have a little compartment there, right where the old nip slip would happen. Stop it. Stop it.
I mean, I wasn't complaining.
Mm, yeah. We barely saw any, and I'm not even going to get into it. It's.
I was going to say it was so quick. I was like, "What the hell just happened?"
Yeah, I didn't even understand what.
I want replay.
I didn't understand what all the hubbub
Yeah,
was.
slow that down.
What's all the hubbub, bub? And it took a couple days for me to. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, so what? But yeah, you got
live boobies.
Yeah, ooh. Live nude girls, as opposed to the dead nude girls.
The dead ones.
They're easier to catch that way. Easier to catch.
Well, there's some truth there.
So they're going to do this Kid Rock thing, and by the way, he's got song lyrics out there that are just. I read one today. He's singing about an underage girl.
Yeah.
It's not statutory. It's mandatory. Come on, man.
Mandatory, yeah.
Kid Rock, Epstein Island table for one.
Absolutely. Oh, you must be in the front row.
When it came, I mean, I was always this way, in Super Bowls gone by. I'm watching the Super Bowl because I wanted to watch the football game. I didn't give a rat's furry ass who was the halftime show.
Right.
For all I cared, we could have went back to Tulane Stadium when they had marching bands.
That's right. When I lived down in South Florida,
exactly it.
We did the big Super Bowl party. That was in my group of friends. That was our thing, was Super Bowl party. So halftime was when we brought out like all the big food and all that. And I think the only time we stopped to watch something at halftime was the year that In Living Color did a live show at halftime. To counter program
that, yeah.
Well, you should, because we play the bit every Super Bowl Sunday. Men on Football. It's coming up in 10 minutes. Every year, it's hilarious. I'm sorry, it killed us. I can remember sitting in my backyard and we were just dying. It was something. Yeah, we used to do. Oh, I used to go crazy with a friend of mine. His mom worked in a supermarket, so she would get all these inflatables from the beer guys. We had Budweiser blimps, an inflatable goalpost, and all the stuff you see in the supermarket, we had at the party. We had it all. One year we had 3 blimps flying, 3 blimps, but Budweiser blimps, and those were something. And we did it up, and the last 2 years we did it at the house. I actually painted the backyard. I put the 50-yard line down in the backyard with the yard markers and everything, so everybody could say they had a seat on the 50 for the Super Bowl.
Only you, Ed.
And then it would take about 2 months for it to grow out. So
to grow back out. Yep.
Yeah. People had a good time. Look, my next door neighbors, they had 2 small kids. They would come over just before the game started, before people started showing up, and the kids would, they like to play with the inflatables and all that. The great thing was we never had a problem with the neighbors. We had a warehouse behind us, and on either side, everybody on the block was coming to the party, so there were no complaints, and we usually wrapped it up. The game would end, everybody would help us clean up, and then we hang out in the backyard drinking beers for, until everybody passed out.
Until Kid Rock shows up and blows away all the Bud Light.
And I've never understood that. Go out and spend the money. Here, Budweiser, I'll show you.
Spend the money. I'll show you.
I'm going to buy your product and then destroy it. Bud Light,
Pallets of it.
Yeah, Bud Light, people don't care when you do this. Oh, I don't like this artist now. I've owned his merch for years. Now I'm going to burn it. He's already got your money.
Yeah, I already got your money. Exactly.
You're not hurting them. And look, Peyton Manning's been doing Bud Light ads, and they got a big one coming out. I tell you the truth. A great Super Bowl commercial is they're few and far between. Some of them just hit right, and others you can see they're desperately trying and it just doesn't work. But one of the things I don't care for is the week before the game, everybody's showing Super Bowl commercial highlights. I want to see it at the game. Because now it's, if somebody's got something big going, and as far as I'm concerned, Budweiser is the king of all Super Bowl commercials. They always have one. Go ahead. What's your favorite? Go ahead.
The Snickers commercial with Betty White.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of which, what do you think leads off the halftime this week?
Oh, okay, great.
That's not what your girlfriend said.
That's not what your girlfriend says.
And of course, the lovely and talented 8-foot-Goda at the end. It's that
8-foot-Goda at the end. Ugh.
That urge. It is. It's just that kind of thing where people, you're not expecting this. And that's what makes them great. You got to remember, like with Budweiser, with the frogs and the lizards, that started out. It started out as just a frog sitting on a log. Budweiser. And by the time that whole series there's 40 some odd commercials. By the time it's over, there's a friggin' weasel doing centerfold shots. It's crazy.
You just never know
with frogs.
You just never know with some of these Super Bowl commercials. They have been known to catch you by surprise. It's fun about it.
And that's the idea. But
do they always kick the extra point? No, most of the times they go for 2.
Again, Budweiser, thank you very much. It's just comp. Look, there are plenty of companies out there that go for. They're trying to create that talked about commercial, and it just blows up in your face. What's the other one? Drunken baby, monkey baby, or whatever.
Oh, puppy baby, puppy monkey baby.
Yes, yeah.
Puppy monkey baby.
Not only disturbing, but it just wasn't. It just didn't. Now we'll talk about the commercials next week, and and everything that is. But there's been some great ones again. Bud Bowl, what an inspired idea! Bud Bowl, have the bottles play against each other. It was inspired. Having the little 8-ounce bottles be the kickers. It was just too much. I'm going to show them after. I'll bring up my Bud Bowl stuff. But yeah, so I always look forward to the game every year. It's the past some years it's more of a quiet thing now, and I just chill and watch the game. But other people are doing their thing, and well, what do you know? What do you say? How do you go? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the gong. That means we're going away for just a couple minutes. We're going to be back on the other side. Betty White in the Snickers commercial. In living color, Men on Football coming up. You don't want to miss it. I'm Ed. That's John and Bill. Now just full time on radio. Get on the radio. TFI Family Network. We'll be back.
TFI.
Mike, come on! Mike, what is your deal, man?
Oh, come on, man. You've been riding me all day.
Mike, you're playing like Betty White out there.
That's not what your girlfriend said.
Baby.
Whoa.
Eat a Snickers. Better?
Better.
I'm all bet!
That hurt.
You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Big Lots as Channel 96 presents Men on Football.
I'm Merriweather, and welcome to Men on Football. The show that looks at football from a male point of view.
That's right, tonight we're live and uncensored.
That's right, naked to the world. Do you know we have a new sponsor? Wilson Sporting Goods, the official balls of the NFL.
I ain't said a word.
You know, a lot of people were very surprised to hear that we was doing a special football show. But we've been fans of football for many years. I mean, what other game boasts such great names like Dick Butkus?
Or my favorite, Bob Greasy.
Now, isn't he a tight end?
He was. Still, there's a lot of things about this game that could be better, like the uniforms.
Hated them. For instance, you know, I was so disappointed when I found out that those numbers on the back, they were just for identification.
Oh, I know what you mean. The smallest one I saw was 11, and then I saw one that said 78 child. I almost fainted.
You need to stop. And you know, I found that those padded shoulders were just too Joan Crawford.
And speaking of old fish, what about those cheerleaders?
Hated them. I mean, what good are they? Everybody knows that these men just look at each other's for their strength and inspiration to do their best, not some scallop on the sidelines.
I don't understand why they bring them in. And what about this matchup today? The Buffalo Bills against the Washington Redskins.
Oh, yes, it's like playing Cowboys and Indians. Ooh!
Well, tie me up and scout me, but I'd be a lot more entertained if they were playing with the Oilers and Packers.
That's a thought.
Now, what's your favorite play of the game, Twan?
Well, to be truthful, for me, nothing beats that exquisite moment of tension right before the play begins. As the muscular, sweaty football men get down on that line of scrimmage. There they is, eyeball to eyeball. Their breaths is coming out like steam from a big bull's nostrils. I just got 3 words to describe it. Delicious. I'm through.
Uh-oh, I think I just sprung a leak. And speaking of football, let's bring back that Joe Namath. I mean, I'll never forget the time when he put on those pantyhose on national television. It must have taken so much courage for him to come out and say, this is me, this is who I am. Call me Broadway Joe, because that's how I do it, the Broadway.
Time out. Now, you got to reverse that call. Joe Namath is married. Hello? Now, I'm very confused about this part of the game. Now, Blaine, we all know what a red flag in the right pocket means. But what does a yellow flag in the left pocket mean?
Oh, I think those are the wide receivers. But there's so much about this game that's so confusing. For instance, why do they stop a play when there's too many men on the field? To me, that's party time.
Because, Blaine, too many men, that's an illegal formation.
Well, if love is wrong, then I don't want to be right.
You don't know the first thing about football.
And you don't know the first thing about lotion. So anyway.
Oh, you about to seriously work my last good nerve, ain't you?
Don't get mad, Twan. Is that all you? You can show me how to play. Teach me. Go ahead.
Okay. You have a ball?
I think I have one right here.
think I played this one before. All you have to do is say hi and take the little blue ball and start running. But isn't that gonna hurt you? Take the ball, silly. Go ahead, say hi. Wait a minute. Where's all the men that's supposed to chase me? I don't like this game. Well, that's our show for this week. But before we go, we'd like to salute all the men playing the Super Bowl with our special Super Bowl snap. 2 snaps and your backfield knows. Goodbye.
All right, welcome back, folks. It's you found Just Killing Time on Radio TFI, Radio TFI family of networks. I'm Ned. They're Bill and John. You just saw some of the greatest people. Yes, you are. Good morning, guys. Good morning. You just saw some of the funniest stuff ever shown on a Super Bowl Sunday. The Betty White Snickers commercial, certainly a classic, and of course, from In Living Color, Damon Wayans and David Allen Greer, Men on Football.
Greer.
Greer. That's what I said. Greer. Anyway,
I remember I'm behind.
That is true. That is very, very true. So, how was your break, boys? Everything go well?
Well, the Snickers
I had a Snickers bar.
commercial.
Okay.
The Snickers commercial brought good memories.
Yeah, that one's not that old. It's only about 8 or 9 years old. But again, you can't.
No. Are you sure?
I'm confident, but you know who can tell me for sure? Dr. Google.
Mr. Google.
Mr. Google, Betty White.
I got to believe that's a minimum of 10 years.
No.
I'm saying 10 to 15.
I think you're wrong.
Well, that brings back the memory
Look how
seeing
young
Abe
Betty was.
Vigoda.
2010.
There you
Seeing
go.
Abe Vigoda reminds me
Yeah,
that
that'll let you know.
seeing Abe reminds me that I got to meet him when he was filming a commercial at my at the restaurant I was working at.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Far out.
What year was this?
Ooh.
Oh Christ, this was ages.
Well, let me what
Just
was
after
he
The Godfather.
Was he just old or was he really old?
Really?
I don't think he was really old, but
I mean, to me, Abe
Abe
Vigoda's always been
Vigoda was
old.
born old.
Yeah, that's my point.
that's a good point. But
And that's my point. It's you know, he just he was fantastic in The Godfather. And again, people like me, I only knew him from Barney Miller at that point.
Fish.
Barney
Fish,
Miller.
right? But he started out on whatchamacallit, on Barney Miller, that character, and then got his own show, which really shouldn't have happened. But anyway, so yeah, so we enjoyed the football there. Well, what do you say, boys? It is Super Bowl Sunday, and I think it's time. I think it's time for us to
cue the
to-
damn band and be done with it.
It's time for the Guys Med versus the Spread, your weekly foray into the exciting world of pigskin prognostication. Well, it is the end of the season. It is Super Bowl. It all comes together right now. A winner will be declared and will take possession of the Radio TFI Gilchrist.
No, they won't.
I was just going to say.
Please save your comments till the third
okay.
hour. Now, we're going to start out by showing you the current standings. Now, there was a little accounting error. So when we last left you, I was on top at 125, Bill at 109, Gerald 42, and John Shannon 34. Well, some adjustments were made, and here are the current standings. I'm in the lead with 130 points. Bill Fancher has 116. Gerald is currently residing in third place, while John Shannon is in the proverbial basement with 40 points. Now, today is Super Bowl Sunday. We all know that, don't we?
It
Anybody
is.
Look at that. Super Bowl 60 is today.
Affleck!
Look at that. What a pretty logo that is. If you can't see it, it's a pretty logo. So today of all days, we're doing our prop bets. Now, we'll get to everybody's individual wagers. Just control yourselves. We're going to do a quick review of what we have here. So, of course, we're wagering on the game. You know, who's by the points, who's going to win and do they cover or not. Our first prop bet is the coin flip. Simple, heads or tails. If you win, it's a straight payout. Next is the over-under. The line is 45.5 points today. Just pick. Is it going to be more or less than that? Over or under, once again, it's a straight one-to-one payout. Next is the first score. You pick what you think will be the first score of the game, whether it's a safety, a field goal, or a touchdown. If you're correct, your wager is multiplied by the value of the score. A touchdown is worth six times whatever you put in there. Last score, same thing. The only difference is we add the point after, which could be a 1 or 2 pointer. Same difference. Moving on. Fourth down conversions, fourth downs made. How many fourth downs will be made by both teams? You pick a number, and you got to be within one, either side of it. And again, the final total is the multiplier.
Must be exact, plus or minus.
Yeah, well, somebody caught that. And finally, what I believe is should be everybody's favorite wager. We're calling it the big man touchdown. If any player wearing a jersey from number 50 to 79 scores a touchdown at any point in the game for either team, your wager is multiplied by the second digit on the jersey, and a 0 equals 10. And it can happen more than once. It's only happened once in Super Bowl history. But if three big old sides of beef get their hands on the ball, so be it. So now we're going to get into our picks. John, you're up first. Take it away, son.
Well, I kept looking at what he was imposing here as far as these side bets and all this. And I said, to hell with it. I'm gonna keep it simple. Now the Patriots, the Hawks are a favorite, and 4.5 points. I said to hell with it, and said I'm going to take the dog.
Okay. And keeping in mind, just none of these, any of us could have wagered 0 and just sat. Everything was optional today. And keeping in mind, we all have to pay back Guido points. So John is just going with the game, 40 points. He's putting everything in. He's taking New England. All right. John wasn't interested in any of the other side issues. He's just what John's hoping for is that he wins and the rest of us bail. We fail miserably. But he's going to see that.
That's the hope, yeah.
By the way, mathematics is against you on this one, John.
Mathematics has been against me my entire life. So.
It's never been your pal. And once again, that holds true. Let's see what Bill Fancher did. Young Mr. Fancher, talk to us.
I'm taking the Seahawks minus 4.5. I'm dropping 31 on them bad boys. I'm going to do 5 on the big man. I'm going to do 5 on the big man touchdown just for the hope that maybe it does happen. So I just throw a little salt and pepper on that and see what happens. The coin toss. Dun, 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 dun. 80 points on my tails. It's all over before the game starts. I'm either in or I'm done. So there we go. 80 pounds, 80 big pounds on tails.
He's
If it
putting
comes up-
80 on his rear on his tail.
on his tail. If the coin toss comes up heads, Bill then has to hope that about 5 big old beefy guys with high numbers, wearing numbers that
I need at least a 9 wouldn't even do it. I'm in trouble there.
You're in trouble all the way. By the way, the graphics department screwed that up. That 31 should be next to Seattle. Bill has
yes, it's Seattle. I'm taking Seattle minus 4.5.
Okay, now let's go to my picks. I decided to play the menu. I'm putting.
He's going to play the field.
I'm playing the field, man. I'm putting a 60 big points on New England, getting 4.5 points. I'll be quite honest with you. I think this game's going to be close. I really don't think either team's going to run away with it. I think it's going to be a good high. It's going to be a one of these. Both teams are going to score in the 20s, maybe up to 30. But I don't think anybody's going to pull away from each other. It'll come down to a score.
A 48-21 game.
That's probably, now that I'm calling it like that. When it comes to the coin toss, I'm taking heads. I'm putting 5 on that. Over under. I'm going with the over. Because you decided to put it all. I have never wanted a coin to come up heads so much because I can't wait. From here in New York, I'll hear that Hippo Hurricane holler.
Yes, you will.
All the way from Backwater County, Texas. I'm taking the over, putting 10 on that. I believe the first score will be a field goal. I'm putting 10 on that. The last score will also be a field goal. I'm putting 5 on that. 4th downs made. I believe there will be 3. And by the way, neither one of these teams has really gone for it all year. So I'm hoping. And on the big man TD, I got faith. I'm putting 10 on that bad boy because I just now it's only happened once, and that was where this would have come into play. Richard the Refrigerator Perry in that Super Bowl. What broke my heart about that game was that Walter Payton never got to score a Super Bowl.
Never
touchdown.
got to score.
That was sad. All right, for the final time this season, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our everybody's favorite Gerald to give us his picks. Gerald, take it away.
Good morning, gentlemen. We finally made it. Super Bowl Sunday. According to the logo, it's Super Bowl mix. Get it? I thought not. Before we go any further, allow me to wish you an early happy birthday, Mr. Shannon.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
I must say, you do not look a day over 63. A day late, but happy birthday to you as well, Mr. Van Ness. I trust someone gifted you a calculator, or an abacus. Enough acknowledging successful orbits around the sun. Let's get to the picks, shall we? New England is the underdog today. I'm wagering half of my bank, that's 24, if you don't have an abacus, on the Patriots. Getting 4.5 points will allow me to enjoy the commercials. Now, onto the prop bets. First up, the coin toss. This one is near and dear to me. Why? Like me, it's random. I call heads. With a wager of 8. Over under is next. This will be an offensive battle. Putting a deuce on the over. The Seahawks and Patriots will waste little time. The first score will come quickly. Keep your jokes to yourself. I'm calling a touchdown and placing 4 on it. That'll be 24 when I'm correct. Now comes the final score. I predict a game-ending touchdown in overtime. No point after needed. I'm doubling up on my previous wager, 8, adding another 48. Here is the trickiest pick of them all. 4th down conversions. Neither team went for the gusto very often this season. But this is the Super Bowl. The bag of tricks is emptied. I believe there will be 4 successful conversions. I am so confident, I'm placing a wager of 1. Finally, and what will surely be everybody's favorite, the Big Man TD. Just the idea of one of those walking sides of beef, huffing and puffing their way to glory, is simply too good to ignore. I'm down to 1. And I'm wagering it on a big boy stealing the show. I'm counting on a total collapse by these goons, and maxing out my wagers. Gilchrist and I are headed to the Bahamas. Forward my championship cup there. The state of Nebraska will never have an NFL franchise. Why is that, you may ask? Then Minnesota would want one as well. Enjoy the game. See you next season.
Thank you very much, Gerald. It's so there you have it, folks. We're all going all in. I don't have a. Let's see if we can't. No, we're all going all in. Here's an interesting factoid for everybody. Bill, you might want to get in the center of the camera. Come on over a little, Bill. The other way.
Oh, we're going to play the John Shannon game?
Yeah, America's favorite game. By the way, here's the max amount of points you can walk away with today. And this is presuming only one side of beef with a number ending in 0 scores a touchdown. John, you're max out at 80. All you can do is double up. And remember, Guido's going to be waiting tomorrow for payment. Say what you want about he can kiss your furry behind, but he's going to be waiting for you. Bill, you can max out at 277 if everything goes your way.
Ooh.
I can max out at 530 if everything goes my way.
You're going to max out at 530.
I can if everything goes my way, and a big side of beef wearing a number with a 0 in his number scores. And Gerald can max out at 169. So, I mean, I could have played this, quietly. I could have done a Jeopardy thing and just bet 1 and let it play out. But that's going to do it for the guys in Ed versus the Spread for this week, for this season. And as always, we want to thank you for listening in. If you listening to our picks and our expertise, if you will. Of course, we do this for fun and laughs and just to, hold it over each other because we are children at heart. But if you're going to bet real money on this, on the games, and you're going to use our picks as a basis for that, John, what is it we always say?
Go to hell and watch Kid Rock.
There you go. That's actually a good one, John.
That was good, dog. That a boy.
Go to hell and watch Kid Rock.
We need to give him some extra points just for that.
I'll tell you what. I'll cover your big with Guido if.
Hey!
By the way, here's a special surprise for next season. Okay, for next football season, we're making a change. We're announcing it today. It doesn't take effect until next football season. Starting with week 1 of the 2026 football season, this segment will now be known as John, Bill, and Ed versus the Spread because people have complained.
Yes, they have. On numerous occasions.
It cost us a fresh piece of tape.
Oh, no.
Oh, by the way,
Scallop, I don't give a clam.
By the way, I have here I had here. Oh, this is the competing halftime show, the TP USA or wherever they are, Kid Rock. I have a preview of that. Would you like to see it?
Oh, certainly.
Okay, here you go.
Gloom, despair, and agony on me. Deep dark depression, excessive misery. If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Gloom, despair, and agony on me.
And that's what you can expect over on Newsmax and all that good stuff. Well, there you go, boys. You've
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Gilchrist has already left, well, along with Gerald for the Bahamas. We won't be seeing them till next year, or when we have to go down and bail them out, and from a Bahamian ship. You and that thing living on your.
Oh, they didn't
chin.
decide to go to Tahiti, and then we'd have to.
He said Bahamas. Who knows? That's what he said in the piece. They were going to the Bahamas.
Okay.
So I don't know. I get a tape slipped under my door, an 8-track tape, and I play it. That's what can I say? I can only do so much. John, I got to tell you, you don't even foul them off that often, but boy, oh boy, you knocked that one right out of the park. I got to tell you.
That was a granny, I'm telling you.
That was a Super Bowl commercial.
It was a
go
dinger.
go to hell and watch the Kid Rock halftime show. That was fantastical. That was just.
Well, what else do you expect from a smart ass?
I are impressed.
It makes me want to do this.
No, well.
What the hell do you want?
No, it didn't play. Don't just sit
What
there.
the hell do you want?
Bill, I want you to explain to the audience when that will get old.
Never. Never.
754-800-CAT. 754-800-2428. It's Super Bowl Sunday, kids and kittens.
What's so funny was because it was an unexpected reaction.
It's I would have the same reaction if you put a searing hot knitting needle in my ear. That was although honestly I shouldn't have been surprised, because with your volume this was due. I've said to you in the past, keep in mind we're wearing headphones, and I've been serious about that. What you do to the audio equipment, I think
didn't hurt.
StreamYard,
It didn't hurt me at all.
because you can't hear it, knucklehead. If Bill's not causing pain for others, he's just not having a good day. Are you
Oh,
now?
smash. No.
Oh, what a day. What a day. John, I sat here trying to do the math last night. I don't think there's any possible way you can win, because our wagers are so similar. If you win the game, that means I win. I win as well, and I wagered 60.
Oh, well. As
know.
they say, that's life in the gigantic cat box.
That's. And I want to say,
And
Bill
if
said
Seattle
this to
wins,
me-
y'all are screwed.
yeah, oh yeah, we are. We are. Well, that's where the prop bets come in. He's screwed. He's totally screwed. Well, if Seattle covers, not just wins, but covers. Now, Bill mentioned to me during the week, oh, I'm going to put it all on the coin toss. And I thought he was kidding. Well, he didn't put it all on the coin flip, but damn, he put the majority of it there. But I give you props. I give you kudos for saving a little something for the big man TD. These are your people.
Well, I had to do that. I had to. It's my peeps, exactly. I was one of them some bitches.
There is no greater imagery in sports than to watch one of these big old 300 pounders, 350 pounders
Rumble and stumble into it.
suddenly find himself with the ball in his hands. And there's that split second of, I know what to do. It's like, what? Oh, yeah, I remember. You know, I don't know how much practice.
I learned this in Little League.
I don't know how much practice time is devoted to bumbling, stumbling sides of beef, but I got to imagine it's drilled in.
Not many.
Yeah,
No.
but if you get if you find
what was
little
drilled
ground
into us, yeah, fall on it. Just fall on it. Don't do nothing else. Just fall on it.
But coach, we don't have a football left if I fall on
it. Yeah, well, that's it too.
there is no greater imagery than to watch one of these guys break open for a 50-yard run, and 10 yards in they're gassed. They just can't. They're looking for a cab or there's a bus stop that I can
call me an Uber.
Because they're not used to running more than a yard or two, and especially defense, they're going backwards the whole time. I mean, offensive line, excuse me, the offensive line, they're going backwards the whole time. So
that's 5 yards. 5 yards is a sprint. 5 yards is a sprint for an offensive lineman. Come on, man.
And again,
I could do that in 4.3 seconds.
Really? You can't say it in 4.3 seconds.
I was one of the fastest on the team. I was one of the fastest on the team at 4.3.
What'd you do? Stop for a coffee on the way?
No, you just got to realize, oh my God, that's 5 yards.
Yeah. That's 15 whole feet. My goodness.
Yes.
It's 4.5 meters.
The running back goes, why weren't you downfield blocking? Why the hell weren't you at the line of scrimmage blocking?
See, now I never played actual football. We played touch football. We didn't have organized football where I grew up. We had no place to play. We had no place to play.
You played touch football?
Yeah, touch football. Go ahead, make your little.
Sometimes, although sometimes could be touched with an elbow to the forehead.
Look, we played two-hand touch. You had to get touch with two hands. It was special.
I see.
It was special.
Very special, I can tell.
If you completed 3 passes in a row, you got a first down. And it was just touchdowns. There were no kicking. You play with 3 or 4 guys aside. And once the sidewalk was covered with snow, and I just mean that you couldn't see the sidewalk, then we could play tackle. We played tackle football in the snow.
In the snow. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And what was the number one play in backyard football?
Statue of Liberty.
Football like that? Go to the green Chevy and do a hook.
Yeah. Uh-huh. We once played, I was about 16 or 17, and a bunch of us, we were having a big snowfall. I mean, it was still coming down. Those big, nasty, wet flakes. So we decided to go play football on at the local park, and we had the whole baseball field to ourselves. So we're running. The snow is already up to our knees. It's already up to our knees. Running is more of a euphemism for what we did. We were trying to move quick, but it just wasn't happening. Yeah. Oh, are you kidding me? But yeah, then it was tackle, and you could do bodily harm, and because the theory was the snow would break your fall, and your buddy would break your ankle. But be that as it may, but no, in the summertime we played on the side streets and go along, cut right at the Chevy. That was a real thing. That was a real thing.
Yes, it was.
Go down to the blue van. I'll bake it to you. that kind of thing. My eventually became my brother-in-law. It was always every time I played on his team. He was about 4 years older than me. And he was always the quarterback, and every play he called involved, "I'll fake it to you," to somebody. Just throw the damn ball. Throw the damn ball. One of us will catch it. There were no handoffs. It was all passing. It was all passing. So anyway, stop with the banging, Bill. You did good.
I am so sorry.
As you can tell.
Wait a minute. Here, let me wind up for this one.
I may just have my computer freeze up again. That was
accidentally on purpose.
Actually, God, you guys were boring for the 5 minutes I was gone. Good Lord, you were boring.
We did not have a game plan. We did not have cards. We were unprepared for you to leave the show. If we'd have known ahead of time, we would have been able to carry on. Right, John?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What do you think is on my cards today? Here's
I
what's
have
on my
no
cards.
idea.
I'm going to tell
Jump
you.
at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
Hello, kids and kittens.
The list of videos.
Yeah, exactly. He's got to remember that one.
And the line about Melania and the maximum points for the guys in adverse this week. That's it. That's all I had. I had nothing else prepared.
Okay.
You know what? I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the name of the show is, everybody say it with me, Just Killing Time. That's all you got to do is kill time.
Yeah,
That's all
that's
you
what
got.
we were doing. We were killing time.
That's what we were doing. That's it. What'd you want?
It's a mall walk to noon Eastern time. We just got to get there. And by the way, I told these guys pre-show, it was 0 degrees when I woke up today. I stepped outside. Well, we've been having winds. We had all these crazy 40, 50 mile an hour wind gusts. I went outside twice yesterday. I had to go to my garage, which is around the corner. I was outside 2 minutes. I was dressed. I pulled my jeans over my sweatpants.
Well, I'm glad you were dressed.
Yeah, well, I went out naked the day
I'm glad
before.
you were dressed. And the neighborhood thanks you, too.
Yeah, everybody thanks me. But, I had my big coat on and my gloves and my hat. Boy, oh boy, I got in and my face was, and at that point it was like 5 degrees. Later in the afternoon, I went out to check the mail because this is part of my pre-retirement training, right, Bill? I got to check the mail every day.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So my mailbox, I open the front door and it's right there on the wall to my right. All I got to do is reach out, put the key in the box, open it. So basically just my face and my left hand are out there. And it was blowing. I haven't been that cold in a long time. And it was just, I don't know how you folks did it up in Minnesota.
Would you care to know what the temperature is here outside my window?
I am looking that up right now. It is 71 degrees. Forecast high of 80 with a low of 44 degrees. Winds are to the east at 13 miles per hour.
I'll have to get my blanket out.
With a 0% chance of rain. Look, I said to Bill the other day, we were talking about this. I said, look, I did this for 35 years to people when I lived in South Florida. Oh, I would call people at this time of year. Well, what's it like by you, Ed? Well, it's 80, but it's 80, but with the wind chill, it feels like 79. I was that guy.
79.
Plain City, Ohio, where the Radio TFI Central Command Center is Plain City, Ohio. It's 18 degrees. Forecast high of 21, forecast low of 7 degrees. Wind to the west at 1 mile an hour. You have a 25% chance of rain. Join us on the 8th for weather here on Radio TFI. And now back to the music of your life.
Yeah. Ed or John, you didn't do much of an upgrade from going from St. Paul to Columbus as far as weather goes.
No, I didn't. You're absolutely right. I told Diane she's got a sister that lives in Burbank. I told Diane, I said, that's it. We're
Oh
moving to
God.
California.
Now, is it beautiful downtown Burbank?
One can assume.
Yeah.
Is it within walking distance of the Funk and Wagnall's porch?
It could be.
It could be.
Could be. All right. Don't forget to bring your hermetically sealed mayonnaise jar. That is from Karnak the Magnificent, ladies and
That's a
gentlemen.
requirement.
A bit that hasn't been done in well over 30 years. He retired. Carson retired. What?
Man,
92?
iguana
Anyway.
molt in your sneakers.
Iguanas.
I had a whole list of them ready.
How about those iguanas that are jumping out of the trees in Florida?
A, they're not jumping. B, they're falling.
Oh, they showed a whole shopping cart full of frozen iguanas.
This is an old story. It happens every year. Well, every year that there's decent cold. And South Florida got hit with some cold this year. About every couple of years, they get that, where it's wind chill is down in the 20s, and it usually only lasts a night or two. But yeah, the iguanas, they're cold-blooded. So it just, boom, that's it. I saw a report. They must have had 30 of them lying in a pile. And they're talking about giving them to the locals. They're Caribbean, people from the Caribbean. They make stew and whatnot. I'm thinking to myself, these things are still alive. They're not dead yet.
Well, a lobster is still alive before you throw it in the steam pot.
Till you boil him.
Yeah.
You make a fair point.
But I like the one the gal was talking on the microphone about it, and the iguana falls out of the tree right while she's talking about it.
Getting back to the lobster, look at it from the lobster's point of view. They get caught up in this trap with all his buddies. Oh, all right. Well, I'm going to prison, but at least I'll be alive. And ooh, look at that, a steam bath. Look at that. It's a sauna.
Hey, it's a sauna.
What a way to go.
I'll tell you what's really terrible. When we lived in Virginia, we would go out. This will sound bad. We'd go out and catch crabs. We'd go out and crabbing. You're catching crabs, bring them home. And my buddy's mother knew how to cook the crabs, so she could cook the crabs, and throw them in this pot. And listen, boy, them sons of bitches scream. You can actually hear it. It's one of the most ridiculous and sourful things I've ever. It sounds.
Did you mean to say sorrowful?
Yes, I did. What did I say?
Okay. Sourful. You said it different. Anyway.
You felt sorry for him.
Oh, sorry.
Well, again,
I felt sorry for the little bastards until I ate them.
Have you ever gotten in the shower, turned on the water, and it's immediately hot, and you weren't expecting that? Aren't you screaming and sounding a little sourful?
Sour?
I mean, come on. Come on. The least we could do is gas the little sons of
Well,
bitches.
you're not supposed to cook them like that. You're supposed to bring it up to temperature. You're not supposed to throw them into a boiling pot because they will try to get out.
No kidding. No kidding. Fight or flight. So, in other words, you put them in.
So if you don't have a lid to put on that sumbitch, you're going to have crabs everywhere.
Look, I've had crabs everywhere. It's not as bad.
And you try catching a crab when he's escaping. Try catching an escaping crab. What the hell do you want?
Yeah, so you want to trick the cab, you say, "Look, Mr. Crab, we're going to put you in the jacuzzi here. We're going to set the temperature. You just relax." So Mr. Crab is sitting there with all his little crab buddies. "Hey, look at us, man. Who's living better than us? Hey, Bill. Hey, Larry. Does it feel like it's getting a little warm in here?" "Nah, it's just you. Have another. Have another."
And then
Sayonara. Sayonara. I don't know if you remember. Saturday Night Live did a thing years ago. Eddie Murphy was still there. Larry the Lobster. Should Larry the Lobster live or die? And it was a phoning kind of vote. And a couple of weeks later, they boiled that some bitch right there on live TV.
It's time for Larry to go.
Time for Larry to go. It just wasn't Larry's day. It's now I will say this.
Of course,
If you
that's no worse than putting a firecracker in a frog's mouth.
what?
I've told you this story. Remember frog shrapnel?
No, you've never told me that story.
Oh, I told you that story. We caught a frog when we were in Virginia, a little tiny frog, and we put a firecracker in his mouth and lit it. He's jumping away. Boom! Frog shrapnel.
How'd you like if somebody stuck a stick of dynamite up your ass and lit it?
Hey, we were like 10 years old. It was fun. It was funny to us.
It wasn't so funny to the frog.
Well, the frog, hey, he's a frog. Or was a frog.
Did you retain the frog legs?
I've had frog legs.
Why? Nobody could find them.
Have you ever had frog's legs at a restaurant?
I have.
I didn't. It's chicken.
Well, no, I had surgery, so I can walk normally now.
Again, I show up every week voluntarily.
Little Benadryl will clear up that frog's legs.
Topical ointment.
Yes, we had on a buffet in Baton Rouge. They had frog legs.
Really? I had it one time. The first time it was offered to me. It was the only time I had it. I was at this dinner in a restaurant, and somebody I was there with, someone I highly respected and all that. I was about 18, and he insisted. He said, and the waiter came around. "Oh, would you like the frog's legs?" And I looked at this guy. He says, "Oh, it tastes just like chicken." I said, "Well, I'll have the chicken then." And I actually said that.
No, it does not.
I eventually I tried the frog's legs. Didn't like them. Didn't care for them at all. And what made it even worse was the little pointed collar and him going, "Kermit the Frog, stop, Biggie."
No, what bothered me was all these frogs on little scooters going through the restaurant. Oh, my damn legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, little crutches. Yeah. No, up to the Kermit part. That's an actual story, and I've never had frog's legs again. I have.
It does not taste like chicken. It has texture like chicken, but it does not taste like chicken.
Yeah, I just assume not. Thank you very much. If
now rattlesnake, that's a total different story.
Yeah.
Rattlesnake and alligator.
How much meat can you get off a snake? I mean, really?
You can get a pretty good amount of snake off a rattle. Oh, you can get a pretty good amount of meat off a good sized rattlesnake. You can get a couple of pounds out of that thing.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, you got to remember, they ain't little teeny tiny garter snakes. Some bitches get 8-10 feet long.
Yeah, I suppose. Now, when you buy rattlesnake meat, do you buy it by the pound or by the foot?
Oh, jeez.
No, you got to go hunt rattlesnake meat. You don't buy it in the store, youngin.
You don't. I'm shocked. I am both shocked and appalled. I just can't go into my local my local happy grocer
The
and
hell,
say,
you
"Hey,
some kind of city boy? Go rattlesnake at his rattlesnake at the delicatessen. What's wrong with you, boy?
to be quite honest, I'm the ultimate city boy."
You some silly goober.
I don't do exotic animals.
Now, have you ever
Anyways,
had alligator meat?
No. No. I lived in peace with the alligators.
Alligator is really good too. Alligator is much closer to chicken than frog legs and rattlesnake.
You know what? You know what else I heard, Bill? I heard alligators say, "You know what? Fancher tastes just like chicken."
Hey, you got to remember, I'm relatively close to Louisiana, so we get all that kind of jumbo gumbo and whatnot and all that
I'm closer to
kind of stuff.
Louisiana than you are. Are you kidding me? You're 1,000 miles from Louisiana.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, y'all are.
We're
I just said
only
you are.
what was it 430 miles to Nolans.
Stop. You're just making stuff up now.
I'm closer to Nolans than I am to El Paso.
Well, nobody knows where El Paso is. So El Paso doesn't really exist. So let me see. There's Wichita Falls. Oops. I went all the way to the globe. And you are, let's see. You don't know what you're talking about. No, you're just talking about to a border.
Okay, what
of
was?
Louisiana? There you are.
No, oh, the border to Louisiana is probably about 150 miles from here. 200 maybe.
Like Shreveport?
Texarkana? Shreveport?
Texarkana. Wait a minute. Texarkana's in the week. That's in Arkansas and Texas. You
No, it's Arkansas. But it's right there on the corner with all three of them. Yeah, but there's all three of them right there.
I see Arkansas. I see Tejas. I know. See. Oh, wait a minute. I see. Oh, it's a straight line borders there. Oh, right at the three corners marker right there on old Texas 77 turns into Louisiana 1.
Highway 79. That would be 77.
That's right. I'm looking at the map. Mr. Google said that's what it is. So that's what it is.
You got to believe Mr. Google.
Hey, he's
Mr.
never
Google is
been
my
wrong.
friend. Mr. Google is my friend. And ain't nothing you can do about that. Not a gosh darn thing. I'm cleaning up
But
the
hell,
bottom.
son, you need to go to Nolans one time. Get you some of that good food down there.
I've been to Nolans. I've been there.
And you didn't have alligator stew? Or an alligator po' boy?
I got news for you. If it wasn't liquid, I didn't have it.
Well, what you did have became liquid.
We got there.
You got the creamy shit.
You are fined 1 credit for a violation of the verbal morality statute.
Oh, come on!
We're on the
That one's a given.
Nope. When we got there,
man.
that was the first stop. It was a 14-hour drive from Fort Lauderdale to New Orleans. It was a Monday night. We went down to Bourbon Street. And lo and behold, Monday night is like the last, like August 29th or 30th. Lo and behold, it was freshman orientation for Tulane University. Drunk co-eds running all about the place. And this was a Monday in August. I can't even imagine what it was like, for Mardi Gras. My God. And it's small. Boy, the French Quarter is small. I thought it was took up like 8 blocks by 5
Yes,
blocks.
most people. I tell you, the French Quarter is probably no bigger than your living room. The width of it.
Well,
I mean, people
it's
think
about-
this is like a two-lane highway that goes through there. It's not. About 10 feet, maybe.
No, it's about 4 blocks, 4 very small blocks, 4 or 5 blocks long and 2 blocks
Well,
wide.
no, the width. I'm talking about the width between from sidewalk to sidewalk.
Oh, on Bourbon Street? Oh, there's no room there. We drove on Bourbon Street
Yeah.
the day after, they close it at night. But yeah, we drove on it. Yeah,
Plus,
there is room for
it
cars.
stinks.
Oh, good Lord.
It stinks. Smells like piss everywhere you go.
And again, I was there on a Monday night in August. I can only imagine what it smells like on the weekend. But what's interesting is you come out of the French Quarter. There's Canal Street, which is a huge street, which seems to divide everything. On the other side of that street is like a completely different city. It's completely different. And don't get me wrong, I had a good time there, and I have a couple of pieces of memorabilia that we can't talk about on air. Spent 2 nights in New Orleans. Oh, the day we left New Orleans, my buddy there was something he wanted to buy. I'm massively hungover. It's raining, and we got to get out of town. We're driving around New Orleans in the rain. He's looking for this particular thing. I won't even get into that part of the story. And I'm just dying in the van. I want something to eat, but I need something I know. We got a couple of po' boys. I made it work. I don't know how. I wasn't a fan, but it was more the bread I needed at that point. I need to soak up the alcohol.
You ain't worth a damn.
That day I wasn't.
And John, you want to take a wild guess who I was? No, you want to take a wild guess who I was in New Orleans with?
I don't know, Paulie.
Yeah, there you go, Paulie Hiring.
I don't know this person. This
guy,
guy
I had to try to keep him safe the whole time we were down there. Yeah, it was the Nationals were in Baton Rouge that year.
Baton Rouge. Well, you couldn't party in Baton Rouge?
No, we wanted to go to French Quarter. Wanted to go to New Orleans. Neither one of us been there. And it was the year before the hurricane.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, before Katrina. Oh, please. I got to live through Katrina. That came through South Florida, but it's a much smaller storm. It came across the peninsula, then it hit the Gulf, and that's where it really picked up steam. And then again, we got hit later that year with Wilma, so we got ours.
Wilma.
Yeah, oh yeah, there was a lot of that. All right, kids and kittens, we are coming around the clubhouse turn now. We're getting ready to shut things down here and go watch football and hope that Betty White reemerges comes back from the dead. I can't believe it's been 16 years.
Yeah, no kidding.
We're gonna watch football. Come back next week. We're gonna have the presentation of the Gilchrist Ceremonial Sippy Cup, and it's gonna be fantastic. What
Good job of predicting.
I got a knack for doing that. All right, kids and kittens, that's going to do it for us for this week. Enjoy the game. For John, do your thing.
Remember, Jeremiah was a bullfrog without a firecracker in his mouth.
There you go. For Bill Fancher, I'm Ed. Go to hell and watch the Kid Rock halftime show. Leon!
Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.